In one of your videos, you mentioned that magic will now begin to manifest in megacities, filling the voids. I believe that in December last year, I found myself at such an event right in the heart of the capital. The organizers had plans, which were not directly communicated, for further cooperation. A certain role had been assigned to me. After the meeting, there were events that implied the further development of relations. But some force intervened, which destroyed our contract and the entire chain of events connected to it. I was drained of energy. For about 80% of the time in 2024, I spent lying in bed. As I began to come back to life, I felt a blockage in my stomach, blocking the Earth's current. I believe I experienced the proto-foundation of death. Please enlighten me on ways out of this current situation. It's worth noting that lately, the numbers 66 and 88 have persistent in my field. Thank you. Yes, it was likely some kind of magical influence. If you have passed through the proto-foundation of death, it means you've moved on to the second circle of proto-foundations. This circle is no longer human, it's egregorial. I'm not sure what event it was, but there are two options. Either the event itself was ritualistic, and you were in some way relieved of excesses, surplus energy. In other words, to put it bluntly, you were simply drained there, and some kind of attachment remains, which still allows this energy to be drawn off even now. That's the first option. The second option is that you had to experience this event to fully pass the proto-foundation of death, that is, to move to another, a completely different level. And since you are now in a completely drained state, it clearly suggests that you have a certain significant connection at the level of the Manipura chakra, at the level of the astral body, which is actively taking your emotional energy from you. This is water energy, not earth. Earth without water is dry, making it hard to draw energy. When it comes to your numbers, they are undoubtedly related to the egregorial world. A world deeply connected with the infernal, a shadowy and malevolent cult, specifically the anti-Christian cult, which is also known as the Luciferian cult, a group dedicated to opposing traditional religious beliefs. Perhaps your event was connected to this, or maybe you're simply being drawn there. You need to truly focus on these specific numbers, immerse yourself deeply in them, and diligently try to understand from which precise source these codes are reaching you. Through these codes, reach the original source and clarify your true relationship with it, what the agreement is, what you want, and what you offer. It's like a deal with the devil, but in a cultural form without any blood. Try to get to the bottom of this issue. There's not much information. Based on what you've given me, this is the advice I can offer.